Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going over how to pick a lock if you don't have the keys. Lockpicking is an incredibly useful skill and it can be a lifesaver if you lose or if you forget your keys. With some simple tools and a little patience, you can crack just about any lock. So first, you want to check the condition of the lock. You won't be able to pick this lock if it's broken. Rusted locks can also be frozen shut no matter how skillful your lockpicking technique is. So you want to make sure the overall condition of the lock is solid before you attempt to pick it. So first, you're going to want to gather your lockpicking tools. Here, I'm going to be using a tension wrench and a pick. The pick is going to pick the lock, and the tension wrench is going to turn. You can also use household items as substitute for picking tools, like a bobby pin or a paper clip. You can simply mold these items into the shape of these tools. It's important to note that although owning a lockpicking set is legal in most regions, if you're caught by authority with these tools on you, there may be laws that require you to prove you weren't intending or committing a crime. So make sure you're using these tools properly. So here we have a lock that is transparent for learning purposes, just so that we can see the anatomy of the lock and how the lock picking works. So when all the pins are set, the lock will open. You're going to want to insert your tension wrench at the bottom and then the pick, which will pick the lock. This might be a little bit tricky, but you can use both hands, one to support that tension wrench movement and the other one to pick it. You want to make sure you determine the direction the key turns, so you want to insert your tension wrench into the top or bottom of the keyway and gently turn the wrench to apply that torque or tension to the plug. So the plug will turn one way a little more than the other. This is the direction the key turns. It's also easy to apply too much force to tension wrenches, so while getting the feel for picking locks, you may want to use a single finger to apply tension on the wrench. What I'm doing is I'm jiggling the wrench a little bit to make sure I'm not applying too much tension. So you're going to want to apply light pressure with your tension wrench to that keyway, while at the same time you're going to want to push up pins inside the keyway with your pick one by one. When a pin is lifted enough, the tension from the wrench will prevent it from falling and the next pin can be set. Now when the last pin sets, the lock should fully disengage and open, as we can see here. You may have to apply more pressure with your tension wrench to turn the lock open. This is normal, and a little extra force can be applied with the pick if it's still inserted in the keyway, though you should make sure not to damage any pins or damage the pick. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.